Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are continuing with more BoraCity magazine videos because I really like the series. It says considered series is all the so-called video essays, where the creator share her thoughts with us. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. But hey, everybody are entitled to their opinion. But I really do like how she breaks things down, and I tend to learn more things through the videos. So today I'm going to watch another video of BoraCity magazine. I have watched a few, some on camera, some off camera, and I will post the ones I recorded on camera in order whenever I get a chance to do that, because life does gain away sometimes. However, today I'm going to watch something different. It's called BTS video that deserve 1 billion views. So I'm interested to see which one she think deserve 1 billion view. In my opinion, they all deserve 1 billion views, but whatever. So without further ado, let's go.
When we talk about BTS's best music videos, we usually talk about videos like Fake Love and Mic Drop, which makes sense because they already have billions of views. But I want to talk about their videos that I believe went viral in an alternative universe, because that's how good they are. However, in this universe, these are not as popular as the others, but I believe they do have the potential to go viral and be liked by the general public and attract new fans. And just to clarify, I'm not necessarily talking about the songs, I'm talking about the music videos. This is not going to be a ranking because I believe all of these deserve to get to 1 billion views. So I'll just go in the order they were released. Also, this is just my opinion and please don't take it too seriously. This is just for fun.
Yeah, yeah, this is a good one too.
As a fan of rock music, I've watched many music videos about rebellions and going against the system, but I've never seen one where teachers are evil robots that trap their students and treat them like soldiers. I believe NO deserves 1 billion views because this is the first BTS music video that show how capable they are at expressing meaningful messages, not only musically but also visually. We know that their songs have always carried a strong message, but I believe this music video was their first one to perfectly translate the message of the song into the music video. And if you think I'm exaggerating and there are others that are way better, I strongly recommend.
I totally agree with her because, growing up in the Asian society where education is front and center for the students. And I remember when I was growing up in Taiwan, I left Taiwan, when I was younger. So I attended high school in the US, but my sister attended high school in Taiwan. So in Taiwan, you you study from first grade to eighth grade. Actually, for ninth grade, in Taiwan it's ninth grade. 10, 11, 12 are considered high school. And you don't just go from middle school to high school automatically. You have to pass a test before you can get into a high school. And the score that you get from the test determine which high school you go to. It is possible that you might not even be able to get into any high school, period. Okay? So, and after high school is college. Again, you have to pass a test. It's not like here, right? In the US, you do your SAT, you do your ACT. Now they don't even, consider those tests anymore. Then you apply over in Taiwan, that I'm just speaking to my recollection of what happened. Things might have changed since then, but I remember when I was growing up, it was a lot of pressure for us to get a good score, study hard so you can get into the high school. Then you can, once you get into a good high school, then you have a chance to go to college. If you did not even get through high school, there's no way for you to go to college. So we feel trapped. At least I did. I feel trapped. Every day is school in the morning, and this our school. Well, I went to a private school for middle school. I remember by 7 I'm in class, and then the school start the school continue until like 3 or 4. Then you have the after school studying, and then you go home because I went to a private school and I had to take a bus there. So between my house and school is about 1 hour It took about 1 hour to and from. So by the time I get home, it's close to 7. You have your dinner, you clean up, you do more studying because there's gonna be test after test and quiz the next day. So we study, at least I did. I studied until like 11 or 12. Then I went to sleep. 6 o'clock you get up. Sometimes you have to get up earlier because you need to iron your uniform, because the school I went to, because I went to private school, they are very particular about how my hair look like, my nails, my uniform. The shirt need to be pressed, the skirt need to the pleats of the skirt need to be clear. You cannot have like, whatever. Shoes need to be washed and cleaned, polished. It's a lot of things for us to do. So I feel trapped. So watching this video, it brought back memory of how trapped I felt.
You to rewatch it because when I did, I literally got goosebumps. I promise you, this video is way better than you remember.
Oh my god, I love this one.
Society is divided into the ones who think the I Need You music video is the superior one and the ones who think the Wrong music video is the superior one. I personally prefer the Wrong music video, so I'm sorry if you disagree, but I'm going to focus on this one. Although this video is part of the BU or the Bangtan universe and it is easier to understand after watching all the videos part of it, I believe Wrong can be watched and enjoyed by itself. This 7-minute and 30-second video is not only beautifully shot, and it includes interesting transitions and editing, but it also captures the beauty of youth and rebelliousness.
Bad boys.
This feeling is present even in the ending credits, which show the guys of BTS just being themselves while shooting the music video. When you watch this MV, you will have a mixture of feelings. You will feel both sad and happy. This may be because they mix happy scenes of all the guys partying and hanging out together with scenes of them getting in trouble, fighting, or feeling lonely. And of course, if you follow the BU, it's even better because you can be more aware of the parallels of the past and present. You can understand the sadness in their eyes during the happiest scenes, and you can understand why the video transmits a very strong feeling of nostalgia. Run deserves a billion views because I believe anyone can see and feel the message.
You can feel the struggle in their eyes.
Everyone agrees that the Blossom and Tears music video deserves a billion views. You love that video, I love that video, and we're getting closer and closer to the goal. I think it's obvious that Blossom and Tears is deserving of 1 billion views. The cinematography, visuals, symbolism, and storytelling are probably the best I have ever seen in any music video ever. I really believe this video elevated BTS's artistry to a new level. But since this is actually not an unpopular video at all, and it's already extremely close to 1 billion, I want to give a special mention to the Blossom and Tears Japanese version music video because it's a forgotten one. This video, just like the Korean version, is also part of the BU.
Oh, I have not watched the Japanese version. Maybe I should do a reaction on the Japanese version, right? Oh my goodness.
So it's basically saying the same story, but it has a different point of view. It gives extra details and it has a different vibe. Both videos symbolize human desire and temptation, but I feel that the Korean version prioritizes the beautiful side of desire, while the Japanese version focuses on the dark side of desire, the problematic and obsessive behavior that it drives you to have. My favorite part is how they were able to show colorful stages in the most dark scenarios. This video definitely deserves a billion views.
I need to go watch this. Next. I'll watch that next. Spring Day! This one has not reached 1 billion yet?
I'm not going to lie, even though I love this music video, I feel like it may be a little confusing to truly understand. There are many references to literature, movies, and symbols. However, I believe everyone can understand that the guys are trying to say something very important and meaningful. The video transmits an intense feeling of what Koreans call han, which is a mix of sorrow, nostalgia, anger, pain, and hope. And this feeling is present while they continue with their everyday lives. This is because Spring Day is about grieving. I believe this video deserves a billion views because although there are a lot of discussions and interpretations of what this grieving is about, we can all agree that the video feels sad and painful and cold, but also helpful that one day the Spring Day will come.
It's a beautiful video. Oh yes, definitely this one. BTS World.
Heartbeat is the best OST music video I have ever watched. The concept
Yes.
follows the premise of their mobile game BTS World. At the beginning of the video, the guys are presented in an alternative universe where they were never part
It's
of
only 80
BTS. They all
million.
have regular jobs and regular lives. They
Okay, people. After this video, let's all go stream these music videos, okay? Especially BTS World. I think it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful video. I myself have watched a number of times. I don't know, I never counted, but at least 30, 40 times already. I'm gonna continue watching it.
also accidentally meet each other but never actually interact. The video also shows a glimpse of the other world where the guys are in BTS, and in the end, the two worlds collide and the parallels between the two worlds become clearer. I believe this video deserves a billion views because it is a beautiful representation of
And we need to see Jin in the actor role.
a simple mobile game. The two worlds colliding represents the moment you win the game. You made BTS debut.
Really? I haven't finished this. I need to go play again, but and Black Swan, of course.
This music video is not only aesthetically beautiful, but it also makes you feel like you're watching an artistic performance in an actual theater. The location is beautiful, the shots are clean, the visuals are the most elegant they have ever been, and most importantly, their interpretation and dancing is incredible. I usually don't mind black or white outfits, but here I feel that it had to be like this, because it perfectly represents the message of the song and the symbology behind the Black Swan. This music video deserves a billion views because even though this is a simpler video compared to the others I just mentioned, the focus point being mainly on the choreography was necessary because Black Swan is all about the dance and its representation of an artistic depth.
Yes. Yes, yes. On. Yeah, everybody talk about the whatever that thing, the other one. What's the other one? Kinetic, whatever. But I prefer this one. The other one is more dancing. This one is storyline. It's just beautiful.
I know this may be a little of an unpopular opinion. I know the On-Kinetic Manifesto film has the most views because it's more focused on the choreography, but I believe the On music video deserves a billion views and an Oscar for its cinematography, metaphors, visuals, and acting. On feels more like the trailer for a dystopian movie than a music video. This movie starts during the aftermath of a war, where within a group of survivors, there are 7 guys that tell their own stories but then get together to escape the mysterious wall that keeps them trapped. Although very different from their other music videos, it still feels very BTS because they walk together in the end and they kept the dance break part that represents the war. I think all the videos I just mentioned are deserving of a billion views because of their amazing cinematography and storytelling, but I'm a strong supporter of good, fun, and lighthearted videos. This is why I wanted to include Dynamite B-side music video. We know that the original Dynamite MV has pastel colors and a disco vibe that makes it viral worthy, but I remember that when the B-side dropped, a lot of people were saying that they preferred this new version because it's even more personal and fun and it feels more BTS. I believe that this is a video that is easy and fun to rewatch multiple times, making it easy to achieve a billion views, just like the original Dynamite did.
Yes. Taehyung. Oh my god, this one. Oh, film out. I think all their videos deserve 1 billion, 10 billion views.
I believe Film Out is the fake love of BTS's ballads. And I know that that is a weird statement, but hear me out. I genuinely believe that this is the best music video for a ballad song ever. There's not a single one that is better. I said it reminds me of Fake Love because the cinematography is incredible and they went all out with the special effects. They didn't have to, but they did. The song by itself feels sad, but the music video feels dramatic and intense, just like Fake Love. I literally get goosebumps every time I watch it. When it comes to ballads, I really believe it cannot get better than this. And before I finish the video, I want to give a quick special mention to some soul music that I think deserve more recognition, and like I just said, I believe this went viral in an alternative universe, since they have all the potential.
Yes. J-Hope.
Starting with J-Hope, we all love Chicken Noodle Soup and the music video is doing amazing, but I feel like we should remember that Daydream is just as good, if not even better, but that's just my opinion.
Oh my goodness, I love this one.
I think That Your Dad deserves to be the most viewed music video by August D because it's definitely in another level. But I also want to include Shadow in this list even though it's under BTS despite being a Suga solo song. This video is way too good to be considered just a comeback trailer. This could have easily been a title track.
You.
And finally, and also the reason why I actually made this whole video, is Do You by RM. I got the idea for this video while watching Do You because it's one of my favorites ever, and I think it should be illegal for this video to have this amount of views. I
Only
genuinely think
42.
it deserves a billion views. It's so simple, yet it has it all.
I
But
need
what
to
do
go
you
stream
think?
this.
Which is your favorite underrated BTS music video? Tell me in the comments if you think I'm missing something, and if I am, I'm willing to do a part 2. Anyways, stream these videos so they don't only get to 1 billion views in my dreams.
So that was a short video, shorter than many others. But I do agree with a lot of the selection that she picked, especially BTS World. I love that video. You know, just not just the music, right? The visual, the cinematography of that music video. You know, the special effect, the planet colliding, especially the one that was seven all lined up, and then they collide. It's kind of like the boys finally met each other. It was a beautiful, beautiful music video, and I also do like the B side of Dynamite. They're cute. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any other video that I really, really enjoyed that in fact was not on those top. To be honest with you, I'm not too crazy about Boy with Love. It's cute, it's fun, it's colorful, but it will not. It's not one of my favorites. So I know it's got a lot of views, and I contributed quite a bit, but it's not my favorite. I think my favorite video is BTS World on, and the and Film Out from her selection. And I cannot think of anything else. My mind is blank right now, so I can't think of anything else. But I do agree with her conclusion that all those videos deserve 1 billion views. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.